Well, Hot 91, the soul of VA's Leak Tab in the building. I have ZELLTOOTRILL in the building. How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Like I said, I saw you at the Timberland Way weekend. I was like, I got to have this man on my show. So you're a producer.
Yeah.
So what started, like, why did you want to be a producer?
I don't know if I wanted to be a producer. I just wanted to be something in music. Like, I really wanted to be a rapper.
Okay.
But I knew like as a young kid, I wanted to be something in music, like DJ, producer, dancer,
Right.
engineer, whatever. But producing just kind of fell in my lap. Like, it was the most like easiest for me to like get down pat.
Right, most definitely. So when people think of producer, they probably think of like we going in the studio, you put a track on, people rap on it. What is that producing, or like what would you consider producing?
I consider producing like somebody that's like involved with the track from start to finish.
Okay.
So like me, if I'm in the studio, like I'll like produce a song, or I'll make the beat.
Right.
But then like when the artist raps or sings or whatever, I'll like, try to be involved with like trying to come up with different hooks or
Right.
different words or verses or hooks
Okay.
to like, like better, like just make the song like as best as possible.
Right. So me
And then-
being on GarageBand, it's not me producing.
I mean, it could be, yeah.
It could be.
Yeah.
Because I know, like in middle school, and you know they had those apps so you can download an iPad. Like, I don't know what it's called. It's like you just hit it or whatever.
Yeah.
Like at the Erykah Badu concert a year ago, she had like one of those machines, and like she kept pressing it, and then like a sound would come out. I don't know what it's called, but she was doing that live. So like, you're a producer. You've been producing for how long?
I'm 26.
You're 26.
I started making beats when I was like 5 years old.
Oh wow.
So like probably like over 20 years.
Right. Okay. Wow. Wow. So, you're here, Hot 91. We are, Norfolk State University station. Did you ever want to go to college, or like?
I actually did.
You did?
Yeah, in Florida.
Oh, okay. What college did you go to?
This Central Florida.
Okay.
But yeah, I stopped going because I was like in class and I was just thinking like, if I put like more focus into music,
Right.
I can really like just
Go off. Yeah. So you from Virginia?
I'm from Virginia. Virginia Beach.
Virginia Beach. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, right into a question I'm about to ask. So Pharrell. Pharrell's from Virginia Beach. How has Pharrell inspired you? Pharrell, I feel like I see your story. I see Pharrell's story in your story a little bit. So how did Pharrell like inspire you and things like that?
I don't know. He inspired me a lot. Even as like just a young kid, like just listening to his music. And my dad, like I'll be in the backseat of the car and
Right.
he's playing like all the music he produced.
Right.
And just as a young kid being a fan of like the Clips.
Right.
And having like met them at a store as a young kid.
Yeah.
And like just, telling myself like this is what I want to do when I grow up, is just do something with music.
Right.
Like he's been an inspiration for me since I probably started with music. So
Wow. So, you just talked about the Clips. The Clips are now 5-time Grammy-nominated artists for Let God Sort Them Out. You work with Pusha T. How did you know that you work with somebody who is now, Grammy-nominated? And, I feel like you're on your way to being Grammy-nominated. So
it feels good. Like I started working with Pusha T like around like 2020 when he started the Airwave.
Right.
And he just booked studio sessions and had me working at the studio. I don't know, it feels good because like I said, he's been an inspiration since I was a kid. Him,
Right.
Pharrell, Malice, even Timbaland.
yeah, shout out to Timberland.
Yeah, shout out Timbaland. They just been inspiration, so it's just crazy to like you be able to work with people that I like used to look up to.
Right, right. So, it's a lot of stuff going on about AI. And, a recent artist, I think her name like Zanea Monet or something. She just charted on Billboard. And she's the first AI artist to do so. So how do you feel about that? Because, that's low-key taking your job.
Yeah, I don't know I really haven't looked too much into AI artists. I know Timbaland does have an AI artist, but like what Timbaland said, he's using it more as a tool than like,
Right, doing the whole thing.
Yeah, so, I mean, I can respect, like, if you're using it as, like, something to help you create the music,
Right.
then that's cool. But I don't know, I don't know. I'm not really into like the AI artists, so I can't really speak on it. Like, I don't know.
Most definitely. So I worked in radio. I've been here for about 2 years. And, you know, I get a lot of people sending me their music. Some music is not, you know, radio ready. But when people be like, I want you to work on this song that's already kind of produced, do you be like, no sometimes? Like, it's not like you have to start from a new slate when you produce? Or like, how does that feel?
No, I like to, you know, even if a song is started, I like to go in and see what I can do to better the song. Like I said, like producing isn't even just like making the beat. It's about just seeing how you can just make the song as best as possible. So whether that be me, you know, trying to add just new elements to the song. So like whenever I do have people that do approach me saying, like asking me how can I like improve the song, or how can I like add to the song to make it as best as possible. So I don't really decline when people ask me to do stuff like that.
Most definitely. So how do y'all get paid? I always wanted to know that. Like, is it like a one-time thing, or is it like hourly when y'all in the studio, or it's like, how does that work? Because like, if the song does good and they pay you before the song comes out, but it's making more money after it comes out, you wouldn't know that. So like, how does that work? Or like royalties or? So
how a producer really gets paid is like, they pay a cash advance for the beat.
Okay.
So like they can pay you like 5, 10, 20, 40, 50, 100,000 for the beat.
Oh wow. For a beat?
For just one beat.
Oh my. You can not live off of it,
but then you also get like royalties. So after they pay for the advance, you get royalties every quarter of the year.
Oh wow.
Based off how the song is doing. So
oh wow. I did not know that. Yeah. So like, you know, do producers get signed?
Yeah, producers do get signed, yeah.
Would you ever be open to get signed?
Yeah, I'm actually looking to like some deals to actually get signed.
Okay.
But, I would get signed, yeah.
Okay. So a few of your producer friends, you know, name some of your producer friends. I saw on you made a post, like 2 posts of all the songs you did in the year. I'm waiting for your 2025 post, because I know that's going to be big. Yeah. So talk a little bit about the friends in the industry that you have who are producers.
Friends in the industry, like YB.
Right.
I don't know if you know who YB is, but he actually went to NSU.
YB. I'm thinking about Young Boy.
His name is AYB.
Okay.
Spaz.
Okay.
808 Turn 'Em Up.
Okay. They're all producers.
All producers,
okay.
Yeah. Quick. T Will. It's a lot of people that I don't want to forget anybody.
Right.
I don't want to have to name everybody.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, those come to mind. Okay, cool. So like, do you pick, like, you know, you work with Pusha, you work with Nicki. How did you, like, when you did the Bigfoot? I call it a diss. I'm a Nicki, Cardi, and Megan fan. I'm a fan of hip hop. Yeah. So did you know that song was this song when you was working on it?
No, I didn't know. I didn't know.
You didn't know.
And I was working on it the night before it dropped.
Oh wow! So how did that happen? Because you know, Nicki, you know, when it comes to female rap, Nicki is at the top for me. So how did that come about?
It was just like, you know, right place, right time.
Right.
I was in the studio. At Compound Studio.
Mm-hmm. And that's in Virginia?
It's in Norfolk, yeah.
No, okay. I don't know where none of the studios are, because I remember when Teddy Riley was down here, they had Futuristic Records, but that kind of like went away. But I don't know like none of the studios. But
yeah, it's at Compound. My dog Rab, shout out Rab, he owns it.
Okay.
But it's in Norfolk. But we was in the studio, and I was with one of Nicki Minaj's artists that I work really like close with.
Is it
Tate Cobain. Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, Tate Cobain.
Yeah, I heard about him.
So he was here, and he was just like, yo, like, Nicki needs a beat for a song she's about to drop. Mm-hmm. So I'm like Nicki. So
that's Nicki Minaj.
So I'm trying to make a beat, or even just find a beat I can send to Nicki for her to drop. And I was stressing, you know, like I was just going through everything.
Right.
And then I ended up finding the beat, and then Tate heard it, did some stuff to it, and then we sent it. But to be honest, I didn't think it was gonna be like my beat, because I was also going against ATL Jacob.
Oh wow! So ATL has a diss beat.
Well, I don't know, but that's what I thought was gonna happen. Was it was gonna be on the beat on like ATL Jacob?
Right.
Tate made a post that night and was like, ATL Jacob need a beat or something like that.
Right.
So I thought it was gonna be they was gonna choose his beat because he's big or whatever.
Right.
So
but the thing is, you never know. Like talent is within everybody, like big or small. But that really, I think that really like sprung your career. But you can keep going.
But the next day they called me and was like, yeah, Nicki's about to drop on your beat tonight, and I was like, dang, that's crazy.
Oh my goodness! And then you heard the song.
And then I heard the song, and then probably like a couple of hours before the song dropped, I was on Twitter, and that's when I realized it was about to be a diss song.
Oh, okay. And then you heard "Lying on Your Dead Mama."
Yeah.
How did you feel about that? Because you're would you consider yourself a beginner producer? What do you consider yourself? Like,
I've been producing for a long time. I say I started taking it serious like 2016.
Okay, so you've been in the game 10 years. So I want to consider you a beginner, but how did that song, when you heard "You're Lying on Your Dead Mama," it was a diss to Megan Thee Stallion. How did that, what was your reaction?
My reaction wasn't even towards the like dissing.
Right.
It was just more towards I have a song with Nicki Minaj.
Okay.
That was my reaction. Like I wasn't really into the beef between like what they had going on. I didn't even know what was going on.
Yeah.
I just knew they were dissing each other.
Yeah. I believe Megan Thee Stallion dropped his, and then she was like, they be mad at Megan's Law, Megan, Nicki and all that whole thing, and then that's when Nicki dropped Bigfoot. So as a producer, is it the same thing as like with a rapper? Like, say, like Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion's beefing with Nicki. Do you, like, as a producer, since you work with Nicki, do you think that will end opportunities with Megan? Like, is that the same thing with, like, producing and rapping?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I feel like it would be different if I was actually signing Nicki Minaj.
Right.
But,
I hope not, because I can see you on a Megan beat.
Yeah, I don't think I've actually worked on like beats for Megan, but
right.
No, I don't think it'll be like different if like
it's not like you got to pick a side because producers are making hits for it.
Yeah, and
they don't. Yeah, and you say you didn't know, so
I didn't know. Yeah,
because when I post this, the Barb's gonna be like, oh, he's talking all this, talking this. He didn't know, y'all. He did not know.
I didn't.
So, you say you work with Nicki and things like that. So after that drop, was there any other opportunities that were presented to you for that?
Yeah, a bunch of like label deals came up to me.
Right. You didn't accept, or? No,
I didn't accept. I don't want to, just rush and
shoot the gun. Yeah.
I want to have all my options on the table.
Yeah.
But I got a lot of opportunities. Worked with a lot of other people. It's crazy because the Nicki Minaj song dropped, and then the next week I produced a song for Young Miami that dropped.
Oh wow!
And then the next, 2-3 weeks later, I produced a song that with Pusha T that dropped.
Wow!
And
it was like a domino effect.
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy. Nicki said she's dropping the album next year. So are you in talks, or you don't know yet?
I'm working on music for her.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm on the album for sure yet, but they did ask for like some beats for the album, so I don't know yet, but I am working on some stuff.
Most of Nicki goes what she goes through, but I feel like you cannot stop her talent. Like she has the work hustle of she in my opinion, she's one of the best female rappers of our time. So you have that on the list. I don't care about no beef. I don't care about none of this. But we have Missy Elliott is also from Virginia. Yeah. Would you want to work with Missy?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. How do you like her style? Like, what do you love about Missy?
I like that it's different. It's she's not trying to do what other people are doing. Right. She does her own thing.
Yeah.
Especially with like Timbaland too. Like Timbaland does his own thing, like doing different things. So like it's just a perfect combo, and then it's just great music. Yeah. And I feel like not a lot of today's music, there's not like a lot of originality or like anything different. It's just everything just sounds the same.
And I'm not trying to be funny, but some of these producers starting to sound the same. And people blame the artists for sounding like the like same sounding the same, but I don't. Is it the producers or is it the artists trying to
feel
sound?
like you could blame both, but
both?
you can also blame the producers because producers. I feel like producers want to chase that like the popping sound, like the sound that's popular, versus like trying to just do something different and try to make that the sound.
Right.
So, like I said, you could blame both though.
Yeah.
You could blame both.
Okay. So, as a producer, where like you say you can't. Well, you can blame both the artist and the producer. So, your tagline, ZELLTOOTRILL, where did that come from? Because when I was, even though Bigfoot is a diss, I listen to that song on a regular, like it's a regular song. So your tagline, that's a good tagline. When did you come up with that?
Well, my tagline is Ben Trill, been doing the Ben at it.
Yeah.
It's Future's voice.
How did you get that?
Yeah. He had this song. He was just saying. He was just talking. And he just said Ben Trill, been doing the Ben at it.
Wow.
And then
does he know that or he doesn't know?
I don't know if he knows that. But
you might have to cut him a check.
That's what my lawyer said too. Yeah.
Oh. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I started using it like 2017, 2018.
Okay.
And then I just been using it ever since, and that's what everybody knows me as. Just Ben Trill, been doing the Ben at it.
Yeah. I'm about to get you to do a little tagline for my show.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay. Well, you're talking about your tagline. What's next for Zell? Like, what's next for you? What do you want to do?
So, just trying to get more like big placements.
Okay.
I used to DJ when I was like 10, 12 years old.
Okay.
But I just got back into it last year, so I've been DJing lately.
Mm-hmm.
And the biggest thing I'm working on is my album.
Oh, so when you say album, like DJ Khaled, like he has all this artists on one album. Is that what you're doing?
The only thing is DJ Khaled doesn't produce beats.
Oh.
He just he's like more like
so
a
what
collaborator.
does he do?
He brings people together.
Oh, okay.
And he produces the song, but he's not really like making the beat. Like I'm doing more like what Metro does.
Boomin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I'm producing the beats and just getting all the artists I really work with and just putting them on like all on one album.
And then if you wanted to, you can submit that for like a Grammy award or something like that.
If I wanted to, I don't think I'm gonna get a Grammy off that. But
no, you gotta stop taking small, because you would never thought that you would gotta be on a NICKI song or Pusha T song. But you gotta dream big.
I know, but I don't know.
Okay.
First album with no label behind me or anything. I don't
look at Cardi. Cardi did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You never know.
You never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
Okay, so the Grammy nominations came out last week. We talked a little bit about it. Do you care about Grammys? How do you feel about that?
I think I do care about Grammys.
Okay.
Well, I don't care about Grammys, but I do care. I feel like it gives you certain like
status.
Yeah. But I don't know.
You don't know? Okay, and then I thought you was on the Clips album.
No,
you wasn't on the Clips album.
No.
Okay, was it any Virginia producers up there, or it was just Pharrell? Because I heard it was just Pharrell.
Yeah, it's crazy. I actually I tried to ask to send beats for the album, but they told me it was like Pharrell just mostly like producing the whole thing. So I don't know if there's any other Virginia producers. I just know really it was Pharrell.
Yeah, most definitely. And I was saying if they do win a Grammy, I feel like they should do a deluxe and drop that in July.
Yeah.
And I feel like you could be on there.
Yeah, I think that was album of the year. So I think I do need a deluxe.
I was like, okay, so I was telling my general manager, he was like, he feels like it's between Kendrick and the Clips.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Kendrick's album, it was good because it had all the viral songs on there. The Clips was a body of work. Yeah, I no shade to Kendrick because he had a great year, great few years actually. But I just felt like his album was all his hits, all his viral hits on one album. Yeah. And he just called it what he called it. But yeah, so let's talk about Grammys nominations. Leon Thomas, Best New Artist, Coco Jones.
Yeah.
Who do you think got it?
I didn't really see the Grammy nomination.
Okay.
All I seen was the Clips Grammy nomination.
Right.
That's it. I don't really know who else is part of the
I know
nominations.
Gorilla got nominated for Best Rap Album. I don't think she's gonna get it. But I don't know.
Is Clips album as the best
Yeah,
rapper?
yeah.
I think that's going to be to me. I think anything that Clips is on, they're going to get it.
Yeah. I was because they have 5 nominations. I said they at least going to get 1 Grammy. At the least, they're at least going to get 1.
Yeah.
Because I did the Grammys last year. I worked press for it last year, but I was doing it virtually. So this year, I hope to be there in person and interview them and stuff like that. Virginia is really getting on the map because a lot of people's like, oh, Virginia, it's like crab in the barrel mentality. Like nobody's really like helping each other. But I think it's starting to be better. Can you talk a little bit about working together, collaborating in Virginia and stuff like that?
Well, I always say like for a certain city to have a scene, everybody just has to come together.
Right.
So which I feel like everybody is doing recently, and I just feel like not even just like rappers and producers and artists. I feel like everybody's going like being on them at like DJs, videographers, photographers, models. I feel like everybody that's doing something creatively now is everybody's getting their shine and everybody's getting their light. So it's just happy. I'm just happy to see it. Yeah,
it's great to see. It is great to see that when I was at the Timberland Way, I said this before. I did not know you produce so many. You produce hits. Like you are really good at what you do, and that's straight from Virginia. So big shout out to you. Thank you for being in the building. And my last question, you can if you could work with anybody, dead or alive, who would you work with?
Dead or alive?
Yeah. Or you can do one dead and one alive.
I think alive, like probably have to be Metro Boomin.
Metro Boomin?
Yeah.
That mixtape was crazy. That was crazy. Okay,
that's like I just look up to him so much.
Right. And I think he like you said, you wanted to be a rapper at first. I think he balanced both. Real good. So yeah. And
then probably dead.
Okay.
Probably 2 answers.
Okay, go ahead.
It'd have to be Michael Jackson. I feel like that's cliche, but
no, like Michael Jackson's the GOAT.
Or Aaliyah.
Aaliyah, yeah.
I really like Aaliyah.
Yeah, and you know what's funny? Well, the song that he produced a lot of Aaliyah songs, but it was a baby. He made the song out of a baby's.
Are You That Somebody?
Yeah, Are You That? So he made that song out of like a baby crying. Yeah. I was like, when you reach that type of producing, you're crazy.
Yeah, he's different.
Yeah, and then Michael Jackson. That is a new movie coming out.
Yeah, I did see that.
Okay, are you excited for that?
Yeah, I am excited.
Okay, I wonder who's playing Janet, because a lot of people complaining was like, that don't look like Michael. Mind you, that's Michael's nephew. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Michael has so many surgeries and things like that, so he's not gonna look exactly like him. But are you excited for Michael Jackson? Why do you like? Where were you when he passed away?
I remember I was at my aunt's apartment and the news came on, and I was just real sad because I used to dance like I would like dance in front of my family like as Michael Jackson.
Right.
I have like a hat, like Michael Jackson. Like everything I did was like.
I used to have the
Wii
and have his game. I used to play his game, so But like I said, I'm 21. So when he died, I was like 5. I don't remember him like dying, but one person I do remember, Whitney Houston, when she died in 2012. That whole day was like crazy. It was crazy. But you heard it here first. So Michael Jackson, Metro Boomin, and Aaliyah. Okay, but Tank just did something with Aaliyah.
Really?
Yeah, but it's like. It was already done, but I don't know. He was like, he didn't like it or whatever, so he didn't want it out. But to me, I think it was called like Gone. That's the song called. It sounds good to me, but he didn't like it. But you never know. Yeah. So you heard it first. ZELLTOOTRILL in the building. Thank you so much for coming by.
ZELLTOOTRILL, I'm in the building with Leak to Have.